Don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, you can also follow me on Twitter at HawkLaneMK. So please check it out. Hello everyone, welcome to First Gen K-pop Fan Reactions. My name is Arnold, aka HawkLane. This is First Gen K-pop fan. We go back to groups from the 90s like HOT and SCS. And today we are catching up on some of the stuff I missed in the last couple of weeks with my move and some other issues that have come up here. And yeah, so there's obviously it was the end of the year, beginning of a new year, and one of the big things that comes from that is the SM Town performance. And so yeah, I'm gonna start checking out some of those in the next couple of days. But first one I have to start with this one. It's gotta be the SM Town's Got the Beat Stamp on It performance, because Got the Beat is literally, I think, the greatest K-pop, talent-wise, the greatest K-pop group ever put together. It's literally all of my members of all of my favorite soloists and members of my 3 favorite groups are all in there, and the talent is just absolutely overflowing. Because this is, it feels like if there's a super group made for me, this would be that super group. Because you got Taeyeon, you got Boa, you got Wendy, you got Sugi, you got Hyoyeon, you got Winter, you got Karina. It's such a stacked lineup. It's just an insanely stacked lineup. I dare say this might be the greatest, like I said, the most talented K-pop group ever put together. And my thoughts on the last one was I saw that video before, that video came up prior to my reaction channel starting up. The song wasn't great, but I was just kind of I feel like the performance, even though it was lip synced, unfortunately, but I felt like the energy, the stage presence of the girls there, and all the talented women. Let's face it, these are, for the most part, industry veteran women on that group, just really elevated it all. Even though the song was not great, but just the power you felt on stage, where you see, like, okay, you're switching off between, like, oh, you're first seeing Karina, then you're seeing Boa, then you're seeing Wendy, then you're seeing Suki. It's like, oh my, everywhere you turn, it's a powerhouse, and that just blew me away. Even though the song was not great, and of course the lyrics were kind of questionable, but I still really like the actual performance of it, even though I didn't like the song, even though I didn't love the song itself. And so hopefully we'll get a song this time that matches up to the performance of the talent of the group involved, because this is a tremendously talented, overflowingly talented group. So yeah, I can't wait to check it out. I've talked way too much, so let's see what they have for us with Got the Beats Stamp on It. Hi there. Hi, Karina. Oh, hi, Hill. Okay, just gonna lay my thoughts on this in the first here. Yeah, the song is okay. It's okay. It's again, I don't feel I don't know, for some reason it's not coming together in my brain. You know, it feels a little bit. It feels a little bit disjointed, but not in the way, and sort of this kind of disjointed, the kind of unmemorable a little bit. It's not flowing together in a way that even like I know the SM sound, particularly like like S was very kind of disjointed, and in a lot every group has one of those songs that's kind of like that literally goes from point A to point Z, but this one feels a little bit less. Like I don't know, there's no one part that's really hitting me as memorable. It's like it's sort of coming into my brain as filler. It's like it's going in, going out, and nothing is really striking. There's nothing that's really striking me in that part of my brain that's saying like, okay, I gotta remember this. This has got to be stuck in my head. I'm gonna remember this. You know, like again, but as far as the performance part of it goes, again, there's nothing. There's no you can't really complain about this because these are some of the most experienced, the most powerful women in the industry, so they're always going to deliver with that. But the song itself is just very, again, I haven't even taken a chance to analyze the lyrics. It's just kind of it's a little unmemorable. I want something a little bit more. I would have liked something a little bit more power, and a little bit more like, a little bit more of a stronger hook. So yeah, maybe it's just me. I don't, I'm not loving this, and I wish that there was a little bit more. It would have been great. It would have been great if they. I don't know who wrote this, but it would have been great if like they got someone like Kenzie to compose to do a title track for that, man, because she knows how to write for all of these groups, And but who knows? Let's listen to the rest of the song before I render any kind of final judgment. And let's see. Also, I'm a little bit blended to the it looks like they're lip syncing again. Okay. Okay, this was at least a little bit more angry, and it's not even a little bit more memorable. That's the other thing is, where's the choreo? Like, I'm waiting for. I had some high hopes for this song, and I don't know. Honestly, it's I actually think I like Step Back. Actually think I like Step Back even better. Um, it's just first of all, as I said before, where's the choreo? Like we have freaking Boa and Hyo and Suki and Karina at your disposal. Like three, especially the latter three amazing dancers. You don't have a freaking dance break. You don't have a badass dance break that to deliver on that. Cause at the very least, Step Back had that. But this and the dancing not the dancing itself, because but the choreography almost seems a little bit a little lazy. If you want to have this level of talent, you have to have a song and you have to have a choreo that is up to that talent, and it's this it just felt so it felt so short of this, and oh man, this is not this is it, the like I said, nothing in the song really stuck forward as particularly memorable. You didn't hear any great power vocals. You didn't have a great dance break. There's not the song itself is not particularly memorable. I don't know, man. You gotta deliver more than this when you're dealing with a group like Got the Beat, because Step Back. Okay, it was not a great song, but but at least the song itself was not great. But I felt that first of all, it delivered based purely on this so much on the energy of the members involved, and then he had the dance break, and then he had and even the choreo was at least a little bit more. At least it left a little bit more of an impact. You got like everyone had a moment. Everyone in the whole the whole stage you had like a moment to shine, and it was a little bit more. So yeah, it really, even though it was not a great song, it allowed to we really got to see the talents and the power of the women involved. This one just doesn't. I can't think of anything it was really great at. Oh man, a great song with the great vocals, a really badass concept for all these women involved who are amazingly talented, and it should be easier to make a song for them, But I'm not even sure who made this one. Who's a producer behind this? Because if it's like Yu Youngjin or Kenji or something like that, I'm massively disappointed. I'll check it out who it is, but I don't know. Maybe at some other point. But yeah, this is my thoughts on that. It's not. Well, yeah, like I said, I think it's pretty obvious what my thoughts are on this video. It's just such an unmemorable unmemorable performance. I don't know, maybe the MV when it drops in a couple weeks will be better, and hopefully the album itself will have some bangers. But yeah, otherwise, it's not a great start. Not a great start for this Got the Beat comeback. But you never know. So until next time, guys, take care.